Good morning. Thank you for joining us today on the Mayor's Table. I'm Farmington Mayor Nate Duckett, and with me today is Farmington Museum Director Bart Wilsey. Bart, how you doing?
Nice to be here, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah,
I'm doing great.
And we're here in one of our newest attractions for the city of Farmington. Well, not just the city, of course, it's for the region. But we're here today at the Navajo Museum. Is that correct?
Absolutely. The Museum of Navajo Art and Culture.
Where's this located at?
This is actually located at 301 West Street. It's the former Russell Fouts Indian Room, so very, very fitting.
Well, and right now we've got some amazing rugs on display, but I know this building used to be something different, and we've had this donated to us by one of our amazing, I call him a forefather because he's been around for so long, of course. And but tell us about how we came to acquire this museum.
Well, this museum kind of started out as a collaborative effort between Bob Culpepper and Kathy Fouts, and they kind of got into it and realized it was a little more difficult than they realized. So they, Mr. Culpepper ended up donating the building to the city specifically to create this Museum of Navajo Art and Culture. So.
Wonderful. Well, Mr. Culpepper has donated quite a bit.
He has,
to our
and
community.
not only the building, but he donated a very sizable Navajo rug collection to the city as well. So many of the rugs that you see here in the museum are from the Culpepper collection.
Wonderful. And can you tell us a little bit about, I know we can't walk around right now and talk about each individual piece, but give us an idea of how old some of these rugs are.
Well, really, some of the rugs in here right now date back to easily the 1930s, probably even back to the 1910s and 1920s. We have some that are earlier in our collection that we will be showing down here also. But it gives a great broad range of dates and styles. So we're talking from 1910 probably up to the present.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is the significance of us having a Navajo museum here inside the city of Farmington to you?
You know, this is something that I've kind of dreamed of ever since I came here 20 years ago, and it's kind of a culmination. When I first started at the city had 26 Navajo weavings, and most of those were not very significant. So we have done a concerted effort to build our collection, the city's collection of Navajo weavings and other Native-related objects. Right. Because it's really significant that we are right here on the edge of the Navajo reservation, but yet it was not represented in our collection or in our programming. And so now this will give us a great opportunity to actually address that.
Now, we've done displays like this, of course, at Farmington Museum in the past. We just did a blanket.
We did. We did a blanket exhibit there, but you know, now we will be able to bring those down here and put them on exhibit as part of this facility. So what more could you ask for?
Sure. Well, my understanding too is it's not just the exhibits that we're going to have here, but this is going to kind of be a one-stop shop. It's going to be a museum in and of itself, in that you're also going to have other activities and a room for lectures, a store, things of that nature. Is that right?
Absolutely. We will have educational programming going on along with this. We will probably have artists' workshops, maybe artists in residence. So yes, there will be a lot of different things going on at this facility. You know, eventually we're going to have a museum store here so people can buy, you know, things related to Native cultures, reference books, hopefully some Native arts. So.
Good. Now, the grand opening for this is going to be during the Art Walk.
It will be during the Art Walk, June 8th, 6 p.m. We're planning on a grand opening.
We're going to do a ribbon cutting?
We are going to do a ribbon cutting at 6 o'clock, so yeah, be there.
We'll be there. Chamber of Commerce Redcoats will be here, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And the significance, the other part of this, the component that comes in, is we were just given by the state of New Mexico a arts and cultural district right here in downtown Farmington, which is the only arts and cultural district that has been given, my understanding, this year. So that has some significance because that's what we're trying to grow in this area, is the arts and entertainment offering that our city has. So I think this adds a big component to that. I'd like to see us even grow from this.
This really will be a signature location. It's going to create a designation for downtown for people to come and view these wonderful weavings. It's going to create tourism here on our main street. So, you know, the cultural designation is right what we are about with this facility.
That's excellent. Well, we're looking forward to the grand opening of this. And do you know ahead of time any of the other exhibits that we're going to have in here, or what's planned?
Well, we're going to be starting out with this one, you know, for the near-term future, but we're already talking about what's going to be coming up next, you know, and we have a lot of different ideas bouncing around, but it's really going to be about Navajo art and culture. So we could do an exhibit on kachinas or other weavings or jewelry or, you know, folk art, kind of any one of those could be on exhibit here.
Sure. Well, again, we're here with Museum Director Bart Wilsey. We appreciate the opportunity to speak with you about our new Navajo Museum, Cultural Museum. Be sure to stop by here June 8th at 6 p.m. We'll be here at the Art Walk and the grand opening of this amazing new venue, and we're thankful for the Culpeppers for all that they have done to obviously provide this location, and then for all those who provided input in the planning and design and construction of what we have now. So Bart, thank you for joining us on the Mayor's Table, and we'll see you next time right here on the Mayor's Table.